We now turn our attention to three major developments impacting both Israel and Palestine, including a smuggling case close to Israel's spy chief, the tightly controlled reopening of Gaza's Rafah crossing, and a stark warning from the United Nations about what it calls a silent war in the West Bank. We're starting off with the issues surrounding the very top of Israel's security establishment. A close relative of David Zini, Israel's recently appointed domestic intelligence chief of Shin Bet, faces charges for smuggling prohibited items into Gaza. Israeli authorities accuse the suspect of moving equipment with potential military use, including drones, phones, batteries, pesticides, and electrical cables, all concealed inside a truck, reportedly, cleared to operate in a restricted Israeli-controlled zone. All such items are forbidden by Israel, as it could end up in the hands of Hamas. Now, a court in southern Israel revealed the case after partially lifting a gag order because of Zini's position. The police, not the Shin Bet, took over the investigation to avoid a conflict of interest. Now, judges have underlined that Zini himself has no connection with the alleged crimes. Still, the case raises a lot of crucial questions, especially since Prime Minister Netanyahu has already faced criticism for appointing Zini, considered to be an intelligence outsider, and after firing his predecessor, Ronen Bar, in that rather unceremonious manner. Now, let's just shift focus to Gaza's southern border and the Rafah crossing. After months of near total closure, the Rafah crossing between Gaza and Egypt has reopened in both directions under strict conditions. The reopening allows a limited number of Palestinians to exit Gaza and permits some to return. Israel, for that matter, demands full security screening, and authorities plan to cap daily movement. No commercial goods are allowed through for many Palestinians. Rafah represents the only gateway, remember, to the outside world. And that's why this is all the more significant. Around 20,000 people in Gaza requiring urgent medical treatment are waiting for permission to leave, while thousands are stranded abroad and they are hoping to return. The reopening forming part of the second phase of the October ceasefire, even as Israel maintains military control in Rafah and along the Egypt-Gaza border. And there is a new warning from the United Nations, this time focused on the West Bank. The head of the UNRWA says the occupied West Bank is undergoing what he calls a silent war, reporting record levels of violence since October 2023, according to him, with widespread displacement, home demolitions, rising settler attacks. And he says more than 1,000 Palestinians have been killed during this period. Nearly 1 in 4 of them children. Tens of thousands remain displaced. And he is warning that entire communities face intimidation and destruction, while accountability remains absent.